And welcome back to the Crypto Hulk channel. Oh my God. Oh my God. You know, there's so much adoption going on in crypto. I'm going to talk to the ones that want to listen. The ones that don't, I don't give a fuck. I've always been like that. I'm here to make videos for those people that want to move forward and be successful. That's what I do. Those people that are willing to put in time and to learn with facts, fact-based channel. It's all we do. The haters that get mad, it's because the people they watch don't know shit. And their butt hurt that we come up on cryptos like last week and we're making 4, 5, 10x and shit. Oh, yeah. Well, why doesn't the influencer I watch, why aren't they able to find all these cryptos, Crypto Hulk? Because that's why. If you sound like that, that's why. That's not the channel. But Crypto Hulk, this other person is just really friendly and just, I just feel part of the XRP family. I like Crypto Hulk. I like feeling part, like I belong to something. I like to believe, Crypto Hulk, that I belong something bigger. I belong to something bigger than myself. Well, you know what? It doesn't take much to get bigger than yourself. That's not an effort at all or a chore. Like, just about anything is bigger than you. That's what we're seeing. Let me say hello to the first 5 people that strolled in. TJ, MAB 1914, Chris Sharpie, Lester Mina. And you got 552 Man, Crypto Greek, K Ray, Cheedy Lee, then IBEW, Dan showed up. And then, of course, the one, the only, Gordon Logan from Merry England. Okay, Chris Sharpie says it's really true. Nobody talks about fundamental news with any other crypto, just the ISO tokens. Look, I don't play it safe, man. Look, don't copy me. What I'm here for is this. I research, I discover, and I report to you. This is basically what the show is. Sometimes I do research and I find nothing and I waste an hour or whatever it is too. Not too often, but I mean, that just goes with it. And same thing with your cryptos, man. Like sometimes I'll go over a project and it'll be great. And then over time, projects fail. You're really supposed to go over the cryptos. When you buy a crypto, you're really supposed to look at them about once every 2 months, once every 3 months. You do if you're a $500 member, you can contact me and we can sit down together and I'll go through cryptos that you have, maybe over 15, 20 minutes or something. We'll look at give me like your top 3 cryptos or something, and we'll look at them. Or if there's 3 cryptos you might want to take off of your list, call me up. We'll sit down. I'll do some research on some stuff and tell you, should you still hold those? And if there's problems, what do you think? What are some options? Cut half of it loose and hold the rest, or, just stuff like that. So that is what's up. Eric Goldsmith. Thank you very much, Eric, for the tax-free donation to the channel there, buddy. I was kind of thinking about stuff. Number one, this is just my belief. Let me just start off. My name is Crypto Hawk. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a crypto advisor at all. I don't know anything about crypto. Man, I don't even know how I made this show for 5.5 years. I don't know anything about finances, crypto, nothing. Don't buy anything I tell you to buy. Don't sell anything I tell you to sell. I don't know. Like, the only thing I know is how me and Chucky and Zoltar get so high every day. For 5.5 years, all we do every day is serious amounts of cocaine, heroin, opium, LSD, Demerol, date rape drugs. We each take date rape drugs all the time. So if you join any kind of $500 club or something with Crypto Hulk and stuff, hey man, every time I call you and stuff, whatever, don't even listen to any of it. It's a waste of fucking money. All right. Okay. Now we got that cleared up. One of the things you got to do with crypto, let me tell you something. With crypto, you got to act quick. That's how it is. It's unpredictable. When something starts running, you got to bust a move fast. Okay. If you don't have money for a certain crypto, maybe you want to get it, swap something else out, get it. When it pumps, sell it off, pay yourself back for what you took. I mean, these are just simple trading techniques, nothing complicated. I'm definitely not a financial advisor. So I was talking to a $500 member the other day, and I'm like, look, why didn't you get on the such and such? Well, I didn't have any cash. Okay. Switch into that one. And then when it goes up 8,000% like the other one, sell it off and put the money back into where you got it from. Oh, yeah. I guess I could have done that. All right. No comment on that. No comment on that. Let's keep going here. Let's look. I want you to see, we focus on fundamentals here. Crypto trading is kind of like things that I do in my life. Like I'll always try to find some way to tweak something, especially when it's drugs. Like tweakers. I always find some way to tweak something, whether it's a car. I always try to get more performance out of a car or handling or just whatever stuff is in life. Stereos, whatever, just it doesn't matter. Like for me, so I'm showing you what I feel is required. Part of what I feel is required to be successful in crypto and trading and stuff. These little things I'm throwing out there to you. One, I never invest in fear. Like the one time I invested in the Root Network and I dumped $8,000 in it and I made $8,000 from Root Network. Hey, that's awesome, man. That's like the biggest one I ever made money on, like around March, April. I think it was like April of this year or something. But look, you can't hold a fearful mindset. You can't be afraid and expect to be a winner. Like, okay, let's say I want to get into boxing and I want to fight Mike Tyson shit. I can't be afraid. Well, okay, with Mike Tyson, you have to be afraid. But back in his prime, even now, I'm not getting in the ring with that dude. But it's like, but seriously, do you think that the NFL and the football or whatever, you're a gymnast, maybe you're a violinist, whatever ist you are, you're going to medical school. You can't be afraid. When you invest in a crypto, I'm not afraid of no shit I invested. If I lose 1,000 or 1,500 or 500, 200, I don't care. I base my investment on a fact and I look at all the circumstances around it. I try to look at market trends and all these things. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. That's just how it goes. You can't invest. You can't, as a fearful investor, become rich. That's just not going to, you're already mentally thinking, I'm poor, I'm broke. I'm not going to, oh my God, I can't afford to lose this. Oh shit, what happens? Don't invest. You're just causing stress to your body. It'll lead to an early death when you get stressed. Don't stress, just don't invest, okay? With investing, you got to act quick. You can't be like, well, I'm going to wait to see. No, that's not going to work. Stuff in crypto's fast, dude. You got to know how to move money quick. Take money out of here, put it over there. If you can't do that shit, oh, man, I missed the pump. Yeah, because you're not practicing. What were you doing the past week? Oh, watching dumb shit on the internet instead of practicing moving money. That's what you were doing. You were fucking around. And then you want to blame circumstances. Oh yeah, well this happened, and man, I couldn't transfer it, and da 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 da. No, what that is, that's an excuse for you fucked up because you're a fuck up. So you got to start. I'm here to unfuck you, okay? That's what the goal is. You're going to learn how to do smart moves instead of dumb shit, all right? The reason you're in a situation you are is because how you mentally hold yourself hostage. You don't achieve things because mentally you're already beat yourself down. Certain cryptos are amazing. And then I'm like, how much did you put in? Oh, $200. Oh, fuck. The day that we go 8,000%, you put in $200. See, these are reasons why you never make it. Because your mind is somewhere else. This is my business. I'm in this all day. This is how mentally I'm in crypto mode. Now, a lot of times I don't invest in the crypto that you guys do, because then it's kind of like, conflict of interest kind of thing. Like I'm promoting it because I own it or I don't. So it goes both ways. I'm going to go over all these cryptos. Some I get in and some I don't. Sometimes I don't tell you. Now, the last crypto, we're done and gone from that one. The last crypto we went over, I got close to 2 million of them, and I'm holding it, okay? Because that one's an awesome crypto. And but I'm not here to try to advertise and tell you which ones I'm buying and this, that, because then that kind of goes, I just don't feel that that's right. I mean, sometimes if I buy some, hey, that last one I told you, when I get off this fucking show, I'm gonna go buy this thing, and I did. Then about 2 hours later, sold. At one point, I got back in. Now I got about close to 2 million of them. Okay, so now when the price of it just keeps dumping and dumping, like I don't care. I don't regret any cryptos that I've ever bought, whether they go up, whether they went to the moon or not. I don't regret anything. In fact, in my life, I don't regret anything I've ever done. Anything I've ever done is what made me who I am today, good or bad. There's some shit that I've done is not good at all. I don't regret that I did that certain things. It's I learned a lesson, paid penalties and shit for it. And that is a learning experience on who I am today. My past achievements or failures don't make me who I am right now. I make me who I am right now, who I think I want to be right now. And going forward to the future, I can't change anything in the past. With your trading and how much time you spend, do you watch my videos? Do you learn from them? Or do you keep making the same mistakes? That's why you won't make any money, because you're still in the... I want you to notice what happens with cryptos. Look at the patterns. Look at the charts. That ones we go over. Figure out what point to get. If you miss an entry point, wait. Then when the sucker dumps, get in, because sometimes it'll shoot right back up. The last crypto we went over, if you look at the deck screener, man, that sucker pumped, and then it dumped, and then it pumped, and then it dumped. So there's entry points. You could have gotten in and out of that thing 3, 4, 5 times and made money. But anyhow, the opportunities are there. You just don't take them. That's the thing. All right. Let us go. What is going on with MoneyGram and Fireblocks? Now, if you look below the channel, click on the More button, you'll see Caleb Brown link. That's where you get your crypto. Let me give you this article here. And then below there, you'll see the Crypto Hulk lawyer. What the law firm is they wrap your crypto in a layer of protection so the government can't just like randomly take it from you. Now, here's the article here. MoneyGram taps Fireblocks. Now, for the for Caleb and Brown, they have crypto. They hold it in custody. Your account is yours. If you go to like a Coinbase or something, they're the account owner. You're the account holder. There's a difference. Caleb Brown, all the shit's yours. They lock it up. They don't loan it, lend it, lease it, yield farm it. No, it's locked up. Let me repeat. All your crypto is locked up safe. It's locked up safe. It's locked up safe. Okay. So there's no chance of anything ever happening to it. That's why I go with them. Now, they use fire blocks to achieve this. Why is that important? Because the top 2,000 banks in the entire world use fire blocks. That's who Caleb Brown uses as well. You have the best Ripple. Ripple keeps the Ripple Labs US dollar in fire blocks. Just thought I'd let you know. So Ripple is using fire blocks, okay? MoneyGram taps fire blocks to expand stablecoin use in global payments and treasury operations. Oh, nice. The deal aims to bring stablecoin settlements and programmable treasury tools to MoneyGram's global network. MoneyGram will use fire blocks to power stablecoin-based payments and cross-border settlements. That is why I have Caleb Brown. One of the reasons I have Caleb Brown as a partner to this channel is because they use fire blocks. That's the biggest banks in the world. Western, MoneyGram, everybody's using that. That's why I am too. Integration reduces capital needs, and the integration adds real-time treasury operations for MoneyGram. The move reflects growing use of digital wallets and programmable money in remittances. MoneyGram has tapped fire blocks to bring stablecoin-powered payments and real-time treasury tools to its global network. I want you to see what's going on, stablecoins. That is what we got going on here a year ago. I don't remember hearing anything really about stablecoins. Now right here at December 2025, not a show goes by that I don't see tokenization or stablecoins. It's just like a year ago, you never heard anything about tokenization. Barely anything about stablecoins being used. Now, all of a sudden, a year later, whoa, man, everything's tokenization and stablecoins. Stablecoins for payment. You see some here? You're not paying with crypto that we're traditionally believing in. It's stablecoins. You're not buying shit with crypto. That was kind of like test phase. You know, these different channels. Oh, I got my I'm buying shit in XRP and this and that. XRP is a bridge. It's designed to be a bridge, not for you to buy shit. One day you're going to look back when XRP is like 10, 20, 30, 50,000 a piece. You're like, I was showing everybody I was buying stuff with XRP. It cost me 10,000 XRP to go buy this. And people are going to be looking at you in the future like you're that pizza guy, right? Remember that dumbass that had Bitcoin, didn't know what he had. He was a developer that did not know what he held or where it's going. And dumbass spent like 180 Bitcoin or 20,000 Bitcoin to buy a pizza. Remember that? He's like the very first person that bought shit on the Bitcoin network. And people look at him like, yeah, that's the first guy that you first used Bitcoin. You know who I look at that guy as? One of the first, biggest, dumbest fucking retards on the planet, because he did not know what he held or what he bought. This motherfucker spending 20,000 Bitcoin for a pizza. He's going to look back and think he's the dumbest motherfucker on the planet, okay? I mean, for real, right? Let me ask you a question. If you had 20,000 Bitcoin, would you buy a pizza? Answer, that's a rhetorical question, by the way. No, you wouldn't. Because you'd be like, no, I wouldn't, Crypto Hulk, because I knew I'd have the world's most valuable asset. Why would you fucking spend it on dumb shit? And people are like, yeah, you know what, Crypto Hulk, that's actually right. Why would you have a channel right now showing people, yeah, I'm buying XRP, I'm buying shit in XRP? You're going to look back and be like, you're the dumbest fuck. When XRP is at 50, 100,000 a piece, and you just spent 50,000 XRP to go buy a car or something, people are looking at you like, dude, you just spent like $500 million for that car? Oh, yeah, I was one of the first people. I had it on my YouTube channel. I'm buying my groceries and all the stuff at XRP. I'm just like, oh, God, these people just, oh, wow. Wow, you need views that bad? I guess you do. So there's your CoinDesk article on MoneyGram with Fireblocks. You're on the right channel there, buddy. Let me check the comment section and get on to the next articulo. Purpose built to bring power to life. Let's see here. My son's girlfriend around 2008-9 used like 5,000 Bitcoin on online shopping and stuff. Wow. Truly sad. On Crypto Halt, here's the problem. People don't realize, they don't look deep enough into their investment and their hobby. They do surface level shit. Oh, these Crypto Hulk, I'm going to sell off this crypto because everybody's selling it and it's only got 3 zeros in front of it. It's not moving. Okay. Well, number one, it determines on what crypto it is, who made the project, who are the developers, what's the use case, what's the real world use case they're using it now with, this, that. What's the state of the world? Do we have crypto laws? Do we have regulations? You know what I'm saying? Like, people spending 5,000 Bitcoin to go shopping. These people don't realize what they have. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. Even like right now, I buy a crypto. I don't regret any cryptos that I've bought where they go up or down or look like they're going adios, whatever. I don't care. I do realize that sometimes projects fail. And that's why I have 20 or 30 cryptos. Because there will be a certain portion of those that don't make it. Due to whatever reasons. So that's why every so often, it's probably best every other month or so to look at the cryptos you have, maybe every 2 to 3 months, and see what is going on with this crypto. Look at what they're doing. Now, some of the cryptos, or even stocks and cryptos we go over, it seems like every other week they're in the news. Okay. But if you truly believe, like if you do your research and you find a crypto and you buy it and stuff, I mean, it just, price doesn't determine the value of the crypto. I've tried telling you all this. Right now, in a world with no, I was at this gym that I used to go to yesterday. It's over in Sacramento area. And some guy I never really talked to comes up and says, hey, what do you think the XRP price is going to be at the end of December? I'm like, wow. Well, first off, we're not talking about securities here. And I don't even, what kind of question is that? These are people that have no idea what they're doing. They want to throw some money into something and make money. They don't want to take the time to learn. These are the same people that when shit starts to get a little scary in the world, they pull all their money out of crypto, even taking losses. They get butt hurt and run away. Oh, man, I lost so much money in crypto. Well, you never really would have made it in the first place because mentally, you don't have what it takes. So, like, I don't care. Crypto prices, like right now, mean nothing. The only thing that's important for me is when the prices are low is buy. Buy good, solid, real-world crypto with government, academic connections, venture capital, A16Z. Who are the developers? This, that, that. I look at all this fucking shit before I go buying a crypto. with the future use case and all that. I don't care what the price is next week, next month, next year. I mean, I'd hope. See, I buy it knowing I know what this is, what it does, who made it, who this crypto is associated with. I buy it and I'm fine. Whatever happens, happens. Now, there's different types of crypto trading where you buy today and sell tomorrow. That's just not really what I care about. Sometimes I'll do that, like a pump dump or something, but all right. Let's look right here. U.S. regulators. Let's look at what we got. This is very positive right here. You see, you have to know what you buy. And I don't care what storm, whatever storm's going on, I don't care. That doesn't even enter into my thoughts. Right here, U.S. regulators relax leveraged lending guidance for banks. So what we have here again, U.S. regulators relax leveraged lending guidance for banks. This is so massively important. This is where we need to go to be successful. The United States Office of the Comptroller of the Currency. Stop. They control all the banks. The United States Office of the Comptroller of the Currency. And you have the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation said on Friday, 2 days ago, they are withdrawing their guidance on leveraged lending issued more than a decade ago. Oh, a move that contributed to the rise of private credit. Interesting. Now what we got, now this is massive right here for the whole market. The federal government is going to ease up on banks lending money. Now, what it just said here is 10 years ago, that came about 7 years after the 2008-9 financial crisis. What the government did is shut down banks' ability to lend more money. They shut it down. Now they're easing up. That's what they're saying here. They're easing up. So banks, it's going to start rocking and rolling. They're getting this thing set up to go. The regulators said that the framework had become overly restrictive and pushed lending activity into the non-bank sector. I want you to see what this means, everybody. They're getting ready. Non-banks have been making money off loans that traditional banks have been missing out on millions and billions and trillions. The governments stopped the banks that were FDIC and all that. Now, I'm not talking about credit unions or getting a loan from SoFi or some shit like that or whatever. Klarna and these different credit cards like Klarna and shit that give you 0% interest payments for 6 months when you buy a couch or some shit like that from Wayfair. But yeah, all these people, all of these different kinds of businesses have been basically giving loans, and they weren't banks, and banks are missing out on all this action. Now I want you to see what's coming. We got crypto coming, right? And people want to lend and stake their crypto, right? People want to take loans against their crypto, right? Now banks know that crypto's coming, but right now banks are restricted. They can't make loans as much as they want, but the crypto's coming and the banks know it, right? The banks want to be able to give out crypto loans. They can't do it until right now. I want you to see what's happening, everybody. That's why, do you think just randomly the OCC and the FDIC just randomly is like, banks, we're gonna back up and let you loan. Why the fuck are they doing that all of a sudden right now? Because they're getting ready. The Trump regulators are saying it's overly restrictive. We have to ease up on banks right now. All of a sudden now. I'm not saying tomorrow you're getting rich, but I'm showing you they're getting this all set up. That's why. Leveraged lending. They call it leveraged lending, widely used to fund mergers and other corporate deals. Remain a key source of capital for highly indebted borrowers. The announcement marks another regulatory win for banks under the Trump administration and halted tougher capital requirements and promoted a friendlier environment for banks. Now, this will be good and bad. The bad news is when you leverage, let's say you only got $10 in your bank account. This will allow you to go get a loan for $5,000 so you can go buy crypto. Now, that's good and bad. Everything's good and bad. I want you to see everything's good and bad. You got $10. I can't buy too much crypto with $10. But what if I had $5,000? I could leverage myself, get a $5,000 loan, buy the crypto now, 3 to 6 months, when crypto goes right back to where it was, not even above that. I'm just saying when crypto goes right back to where it was, I just doubled my money. That means I could pay off that loan and still have $5,000 in crypto for free. I never even had to buy. Oh man, I got to get me one of those leveraged loans. See what I mean? So that's what poor people are doing. Not even poor, rich people. When this just passed, so now regulators are telling banks, go ahead and loan out the money. Now, what did I do when I first got into crypto? I took out a loan, well over $8,000. Okay. Bought XRP like 15 cents. Oh, shit. Okay. And then I didn't wait for XRP to go up and then sell off part. What I did is I worked for about 15 months or so. I think it was 15 months and paid back the loan. Got all my XRP. Now that XRP is worth like 10x what I paid for it. Do I care about it? I paid an interest rate on a credit card? No. Do I care? Maybe I paid $1,500 in interest. I don't give a fuck about that. That 8,000 potential, I'm not telling you how much it's worth now, but let's say it's $80,000. I'll gladly pay $1,500 to make $80,000. That's what I got right now, let's say. That's what this article is all about. It's getting these banks ready. This is coming. If you position yourself smart, get the crypto you need. Don't do this. Well, I'm going to dollar cost average dumb shit. No, these crypto prices right now are like this. 3 months from now, when all this thing is double in price, there goes your dollar cost averaging. You just fucked yourself. Right now, the cheapest prices this shit's been for years. XDC is like 5 cents. The shit used to be 20 cents. Like a couple years ago and shit. The prices we have now go all the way back to 2021 in cheapness. The deals in like 2021 or even last year, whatever, a lot of these cryptos were 4 times more expensive than they are now. Don't just buy a little sliver here and a little sliver. Get a fucking loan, man. Do it like you're going to win it, okay? Enough of this. Well, I only want to spend $20 a week. Well, then you're going to make 20 hours. You'll make $20. That's what you'll make. Everybody's going to make 20 million, but you'll make $20. Get a loan, pay back what you can afford per month, figure out what your budget is per month, and buy this shit like I did. I did not have the money. Oh, no. When I bought that crypto, my credit score went from like, I want to say 790 or 800 all the way down to like 600. Maybe it was 550 or 570. I think it was. I didn't care. Zero fucks given. It took me a long time. I think just until, I mean, it dumped hard, and for years my credit score was down. I think after about a year, it went up to like 650 or something like that after a year and a half. And then it took a long time. Then finally now, my credit score, I think, is up at like 780 or some shit like that now. But it took a lot of years, man. It took almost like 5 years to get that credit score. Do I give a fuck right now? Like, no, I don't. So, but see, that's just how I am. If I want to get something, I think about it, consequence. Okay, this is bad, it's going to happen. This is good and bad. Okay, I'm going to fucking do it. I mean, that's just what I do. I got all the XRP I needed at like 15 cents or whatever, 20 cents. That's why I'm not buying these dumb motherfuckers on YouTube now. Oh, yeah, I'm still backing the truck up. Yeah, I'm bending over and I'm getting fucked in the ass buying XRP at $3 a piece. Oh, it went to 250. What a deal. That's so fucking stupid. The deal is when I was buying it, 15 cents, 20 cents and shit. That's what you do. You don't like wait and slowly buy shit, wait for dips and then buy the dip. No, you buy it when it's fucking cheap, dumbass. That's what you do. These people that make these crypto programs, it's not a good idea to take a loan on crypto. Yeah, said from a dumbass. I got some of these people in the $500 club. One dude like somebody mortgaged their house, either them or somebody they know, and they brought in $100,000. I said, bravo. You know, you don't take the whole thing, but if you own $300,000 or $400,000 in your house, pull out $100,000 to buy some of this shit, man. Dude, be fucking smart. These prices right now are so cheap. That's what I do. When I bought my gold last year, I took out a loan. I think it was 4 months' salary. Bought all my gold. Took me about a year and a half to pay this shit off. Best thing I fucking did. I took out a big old loan. Took me 14, 15 months, 16 months to pay it off and got all the gold coins I wanted. What happened? Gold went up 100% after I did that. Alrighty then. Wisdom Tree. What do we got here with Wisdom Tree? Wisdom Tree. First to market with Ethereum staking fund using Lido, Lido. That's a crypto that I bought at Caleb and Brown. Lido. You know, I got a variety of products at Caleb and Brown, and Lido is one of them. Lido introduced an Ethereum-based exchange trading fund in Europe that earns staking rewards using the decentralized Lido protocol. The Wisdom Tree physical Lido staked Ether debuted Thursday under the ticker LIST, and it holds only staked Ethereum. Asset manager Wisdom Tree is first to market. Nobody else. Asset manager Wisdom Tree is first to market. We always want to have first mover advantage, okay? For an Ethereum exchange traded product that uses Lido rather than a centralized entity to earn staking rewards. The Wisdom Tree physical Lido staked Ethereum product, which debuted Thursday under the ticker LIST, holds only staked Ethereum minted by Lido, offering a structure that avoids the unstaked buffers traditional products often use for creation or redemptions. The ETP will trade in Europe on the Deutsche Börse, etc. That's XETRA. It's Swiss exchange and Euronext in Paris and Amsterdam. It reportedly, now for anybody that knows, in Switzerland, they had the first crypto-based stock market in the world. So it's a stock market that runs on cryptocurrency. It's been this way, I think, for 10 years. Not a problem with it. So pretty soon, every stock market in the whole world is going to run using crypto rails, and they're working on it right now. It reportedly hit the market with 50 million in committed assets under management, larger than some existing ETF-based funds like Invesco's $27 million Q Ethereum fund and 21 shares T Ethereum funds. The fund is a significant step towards the legitimization of decentralized finance. Here we go with DeFi's coming, everybody. That's why a lot of these cryptos that are DeFi, they're cheap, super, super cheap. They're not, it's not time to sell, it's time to buy. You got to get out of this mindset where I'm trying to make money. Well, you make money when these cryptos take off. What you got to do is buy the right cryptos, and you can bust some small moves here and there and make a little money here and there. But this is a buying market. It's a buyer's market right now. Everything's cheap. There's uncertainty. This is the perfect time to buy crypto. Now, when the crypto takes off, here's what your dumbass is going to say. Oh, man. I should have bought this. Oh, I remember. You're going to be that fucking loser that's like, oh, man, I remember XDC was 5 cents. Now the shit's 30 cents. Man, I could have 6x my money. No, you couldn't, because you're a dumb fuck, okay? The fund is a significant step towards the legitimization of DeFi by traditional asset managers. What we have now is traditional asset managers moving into crypto. That's what we have now. This is the time to buy crypto from the Caleb Brown. Get a loan, buy the shit. This is not a selling time. But Crypto Hulk, the prices are all down. See, that dumb motherfucker doesn't know that this is the time to buy. It's somehow a big secret to these dumbasses. They're complaining on how all this crypto is so cheap. And I'm like, I know, isn't it great? I love it. It's like a toy store for adults. But they're like, no, it's bad. All the crypto prices are down. Oh. And I'm just like, these people have no fucking idea. They should not even be in crypto. Why? I feel like saying, why the fuck are you even in crypto? You have no idea about investing, do you? You don't realize what is being set up. I'm talking about Lido and the staking. I'm talking about the OCC dropping requirements, on. And you're like, oh, the prices are low. And it's just like, the rich people are looking at you. That's why these people are called normies, because they're fucking stupid. That's what they say. They call these normal people normies, because you guys have no fucking idea. Now is the time to load up. It's a very, very good thing, because later what's going to happen is this: dumbasses, the prices are going to go back to normal. XDC is going to go back to 21 cents, which is do a 400% increase. And then you know what they're going to say? Oh, man, these cryptos are too expensive. I'm priced out. I'm like, dude, you're so fucking stupid. I know this one guy. I won't say his name because he might watch the show. Hello, Nate. Oh, God, Crypto Hope put him out there on blast. So I used to talk to Nate about cryptos and stuff. And he never just could get it. And I tried to make it sound as easy as I could. And he wasn't interested or whatever. You know, it's fine. He had plenty of money. He was buying his son's dirt bikes and shit. And, you know, we're talking $6,000, $7,000, $8,000. And this was like, I don't know, 4 years ago. 5, 4. And over the years, talked to him. Yeah. And then all of a sudden it goes, XRP's hitting like $2, $3. And I'm like, hey, Nate, you ever going to get any of this shit? Oh, man, I'm priced out now. Yeah, I should have got in. I'm priced out. I'm not making fun of him. I'm just sad. People out there had this guy talk to each day about crypto and to learn from. Nobody wants to learn nothing. when it's cheap. Nobody wants to learn when it's cheap. Then when it starts getting really expensive, everybody wants to start calling. And guess what? I don't pick up my phone. That's how it is. I had one dude's like calling me all of a sudden. He's like, "Oh, you're not trying to help a friend." Well, I haven't tried to help people for 5.5. Why the fuck you calling me all of a sudden now? It's kind of late now. Oh, you expect me to just jump and start spending all this time teaching you shit? That's kind of late, dude. I've had a program for like 5 years in crypto. Why weren't you watching and learning how to do all this shit? Oh, well, I was going through a divorce and I had a lot of problems. No, you got a lot of problems I can't help you with. That's the problems you got. I can't help you. So right here, you got these funds. The fund is this Lido fund. The fund is a significant first step towards the legitimization of DeFi, making crypto legitimate. That's what this is in an ETF, where all the normies are going to start buying this stuff. Everybody's going to want it because we're going to have a stock market crash, and crypto, anything crypto related, people are going to want desperately. Now's the time to buy. It's not sell time. Dummies that are out there, it's not sell time, okay? Just thought I'd let you know. ABC, 1, 2, 3, okay? Not complicated. See, the problem is you don't spend time watching this program and learning. If I give you an article, you don't read the article. You don't got time for that, man, because it's on to the next crypto show, man. And then at the end of the day, you've watched 50 hours of crypto in one day, and you still don't know anything because you watch 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there. That's why you don't make any fucking money. You can't concentrate, and that's why you're going to be broke. Lido was a pioneer in liquid stake token and remains the largest issuer. That's what we talk about in this show. We like first mover advantage. That's what we do. But Crypto Hulk, the price of Lido is only $2. I think Lido's cryptos are $2 a piece. I'm not sure. Or $1.50 or whatever it is, somewhere in there. Lido says was a pioneer, and they're still the largest issuer. So I will leave that at that. Next, here we go. United Kingdom starting to pass laws on crypto. Let's look into this one right here. Lido, 59 cents. Oh, shit. Okay. Almost 2 for $1. I think I have a few thousand of those. I'm not sure. I don't know the exact number I got. United Kingdom. The United Kingdom passes a bill formally recognizing crypto as a new category of property. Uh-oh, it's coming. The United Kingdom has officially made crypto. Here we go. This is massive right here. I'm shocked, really. The United Kingdom's made crypto a legally recognized third category of property after the Property Act received royal assent on Tuesday. The United Kingdom has officially written crypto into its legal framework. Oh my God, this is massive right here. As a distinct form of property. On Tuesday, the Property Act 2025 received royal assent from King Charles III. Oh God, here we go, everybody. It's getting time to rock and roll. Get your loan, get your crypto loans. If you can afford it, which you should, and find some way, get your Crypto Hulk lawyer. Because when they start writing these laws, they're going to start writing you out of the law. Trust and believe. These rich people, they don't want competition. They don't want a bunch of you. They don't want a bunch of Crypto Hulk fans joining together to form a $1 billion savings and loan. Oh, we could do some shit like that. We could start a fucking corporation. We get the lawyers in there. We provide the staking and the funding. All you guys are fucking rich. We start like a Bank of America. You see where this goes? They don't want you in. That's where the Crypto Hulk lawyer comes in. That's why I got that like 6 months ago. The Crypto Hulk law firm. I already know where this goes. These motherfuckers are not going to let you participate. So when your corporation, and not you, when your corporation owns your crypto, that's a different story. That's not a retail person. That's a corporation. I've already got this figured out. That's why I have the lawyers, okay? But I don't want to spend the money. Don't spend it. Don't spend it. I want you to keep your crypto for now until they take it from you. And then you'd be like, oh, man. See, look, I'm going to hear the same fucking bullshit again. There's different bullshit I'm going to hear. One's from the people, oh, man, I should have got a loan to buy that stuff. That's one of the bullshit things. The other one is, oh, man, the government took all my shit. I was robbed. No, you were fucking stupid. You didn't get the law firm like I told you to, okay? So let's continue. On Tuesday, the Property Act 2025 received royal assent from King Charles. King Charles completing its passage through Parliament and creating a third legally, oh wow, everybody, this is massive, and it could be the same in the United States. Just letting you know, it could be. Because remember, we can't have different, I'm not saying, okay, how about this? Don't think that this will happen all over the world. There's a good chance that it will. But remember, England's a country. It's different than the United States. This is what they did there. They passed a law, recognized category as property, as crypto, specifically for digital assets. The act passed both houses without amendment, meaning the government of England and the United Kingdom just said, these are a third kind of property. And it passed and nobody argued it, okay? So there's a good chance that that's what the governments all around the world are going to do. The new classification places assets such as Bitcoin, stablecoins, and NFTs into a bucket separate from traditional property. Policymakers say the reform was needed to modernize property law for the digital era. A third category of property now exists in England, and it gives legal protection to the SATs you hold. SATS, to the SATs you hold. I don't know what that means. That must be something English or something. And it finally gives legal protection to the SATs. I've never heard of that shit in my life. Susie Ward, CEO of Bitcoin Policy UK, called the act potentially the biggest change in English property. Oh God, are you hearing this? I hope you're all hearing this. Everybody, this is a massive thing right here. The biggest change in English property law since the Middle Ages. You know when the Middle Ages was? Like, I don't know, 600 years ago or something? This is massive right here, man. This is truly massive. They're getting it all set up, everybody. That's what I was telling you. The title of this show, I don't care what the price is today. Let's look at the fundamental news on Crypto Hulk channel. This is the biggest property change since like the 1200s. 700-800 years ago. This is the biggest deal in the United Kingdom's law. This is so massive right now. They changed property laws from the Middle Ages. Oh Oh my God, this is so huge. The reform stems from a 2023 recommendation by the Law Commission, which argued that digital assets did not fit neatly into existing legal categories. The bill was introduced in the House of Lords, and it moved swiftly through Parliament, while the United Kingdom courts had already been treating crypto as property over the past several years. See, crypto didn't fit anywhere in particular into English law, so they made it fit, and they created something new they haven't done for 600 years. Well, that's not a big deal, Crypto Hulk. This gives digital assets a much clearer legal footing. Clearer? How about this makes crypto more clear legally? Wouldn't that make... I don't know who... Look, whoever's writing, it must have been an Englishman writing this article. No offense to the English. Like, who would say some shit like that? This gives digital assets a much clearer legal foot. That doesn't even... You wouldn't write that. This gives digital assets a much clearer legal footing. Drawing. Sounds like Austin Powers. A clearer legal footing, eh? Then fat bastard comes in, get in my belly. This gives digital assets a much more clear legal footing. A more clear legal footing. I mean, I don't know. Okay, I got certain things just kind of like set me off. It shouldn't, but it does. By recognizing digital assets in law, the United Kingdom is giving consumers, oh God, here we go, clear ownership rights, stronger protections, and the ability to recover assets through theft or fraud. So now I see what they're doing. If you make crypto property in some way, some kind of property, then it makes it tougher when someone steals your property. It gives you more legal recourse to get it back. But then again, if it's government property, anyhow, the whole system is designed to make us slaves. So let's move on from this. Earlier, oh, here we go. Good news. Earlier this year, the United Kingdom, all of a sudden, earlier this year, Trump gets elected. Earlier this year, the United Kingdom lifted its 4-year ban on retail, that's you and me, retail, the right to buy it. They lifted this after 4 years of keeping everybody out. They wait till, XRP at $3 and shit before they don't let you in when XRP is like, 15 cents or whatever. No, it's got to be like $4 or $5 and then they'll let you in. Okay. Now, so here's what happened. England dropped the 4-year ban, and then just all of a sudden, it's not coordinated. Just all of a sudden, BlackRock, the world's biggest investment company, just happens to open up a shop and have all crypto for everybody to buy. All of a sudden right there, right? 4 years, locking everybody out at cheap prices. And then right when England says, well, okay, we'll allow these blokes, these poor broke bastards to buy crypto. BlackRock, come over here and sell it. Okay, now it's okay. BlackRock's going to sell it? Oh, okay, BlackRock's selling it. Okay, well, it's all legal now, everybody. It's all legal. You can buy crypto. BlackRock has it for sale. You can buy it from them. That's sad. That's truly sad. But that's how it worked. Boy, Joe. Britain. I got another article about the Brits. The Brits over there in England. Let's see what we got going on in England now. All of a sudden now, BlackRock is selling it. Well, then it's okay. You guys can buy it. Oh, you poor blokes. Or broke blokes. Britain unveils fast-track licensing to boost fintech growth. All of a sudden now, they got this new law that says crypto's property. They got a new law after 4 years. You and me can now buy crypto when the prices are higher, and we can buy them from BlackRock. Okay. And the title of this article, Britain unveils fast-track licensing to boost fintech growth. All of the sudden now, but I thought crypto was bad. No, it's only when they don't have control over it. That's when it's bad. Now that they have it, they can sell it to you. Now it's good. Okay, that's how it works. All right. Britain will launch a fast-track licensing regime. Oh, listen up. Remember, they can slow it down. They can speed it up. Crypto Hulk, what's your price prediction? At what time next year? I don't know, because these people now are going to launch. You notice the words they're using. When you launch something, it's kind of like a rocket. They're launching. Notice the adjectives, the predicate adjectives they're using. They're launching a fast-track licensing regime. Now, the word launch is a verb used to describe a noun. Very interesting. I like how whoever wrote this one, they got some talent. Of course, it's from Reuters. I like this, how they're putting this sentence together. Britain will launch a fast-track licensing regime for financial service startups, allowing them to get up and running while they seek full authorization. Britain's like, go ahead now, and we'll figure out if you're legal later. You see what's going on here? This is fast track right here. They're launching a regime. Under the new system, you got to love this, firms meeting robust entry criteria will be able to operate professionally and carry out some regulated activities for up to 18 months. It's kind of like you got to meet some requirements, and they give you a green light, and it takes off. And then they watch what you do. Then 18 months later, they kind of reevaluate, have you been a good boy? And if you have, they probably give you a license. A lot of firms have left England just because it was too tough. It was unfair. And now they're coming. See, everybody now wants, once the government gets a structure set up, now the crypto goes from being bad to good. As long as they get their tax money, as long as they can control it and take it from you whenever they want, now crypto's good. I've been telling you that for 5 years, 5.5 years. In the beginning, crypto's bad. But when they get control over it, go back and watch early Crypto Hulk videos from 5.5 years ago. I was saying the same thing would happen. Once they control it and this, that, then crypto's good. You go back and watch that on my show. I called all this stuff. I already know how all this shit was going to go down. The new regime will help high potential startups. Oh, now who's going to determine? Oh, the government will pick high potential startups. Crypto Hulk, wait a second. It sounds like what you just said. There'll be 100 exchanges, and then all of a sudden there'll be 10 at the end. Didn't I say that as well? Go back. 5.5 years ago. Watched some Crypto Hawk videos. Said the same fucking shit back then. The new regime, the government will help find those that have potential, like you over there, BlackRock, Bank of America, Santander over here. Oh, HSBC, you can come over here too. Coinbase, you're hooked up with BlackRock. Okay, we'll let you just because of that. Crypto.com, no, you got to stay away. Uphold, no, not you. The top 10, you'll have 100 exchanges, and in the end, you'll have 10. And they'll be the same motherfuckers that are running shit right now. Lloyd's of London Bank, yeah, you can come on in. Come on in. Deutsche Börse, yeah, you can come in. ABC Credit Union, no, get out, get out. That's the article right there. How much time we got? Probably near the end. Oh shit, we're over. Some bitch. One last article. This crypto will be XDC. Well, you know what? I got a deep dive on that one. Let me look. Yeah, I can't go over this because I got an article and then a deep dive with it. And that's going to take 10 minutes at least. Yeah, well, 10 minutes to be safe. I can do it 5 to 10, but we're already over. So yeah, I really need like 10 minutes on this at least. So unfortunately, but the crypto is XDC. If you're brand new on the PM show, I can go over explicitly why you want this XDC crypto. It's being built into the financial system. It's not an option like the whole. I can give you a little history on the Zinfin and shit. It's fascinating because I want you to understand the crypto that you buy. I want you to understand where it came from, who worked on it, who's working on it now. What is the path for this crypto? What high hopes do they have for this crypto? And the XDC one is built into the system. Right now, it's like 5 cents. I think it used to be like 21 cents like a few years ago. So it's already has potential to go up 400%. All right. I think that'll do it. Yes, that'll do it. I'm going to cold plunge later. I took yesterday off. I chose one day. I think I was cold plunging almost like every day for like 3 weeks solid. So I took a day off to allow my body to rest from any kind of stress and back at it again. So I'm going to go do a little bit of workout thing, come home, go in the cold plunge, well, maybe about 16 or so minutes. Well, we'll see. Whatever works, and freeze my ass off. And that'll be it. And I'll see y'all in the next one.